All right, so today we're going to talk about on hiring senior developers. So usually when I talk to customers or potential prospects, they come to me with the request of, we need the best talent, we need the most senior people, we want senior developers for this project. And that's really great. I think senior developers are great developers. But usually what they mean by that, or what the premise is, we need senior developers because we want good quality of work, or we need senior developers because we want high quality decisions because our platform needs to be scalable and secure and safe. Or we need senior developers because we want better productivity. We want our team to be more productive, to reach our milestones faster. And this premise is great. However, there are some things that you need to keep in mind when you look to bring more senior developers in your projects, or only senior developer in your projects. And the reason for hiring a good senior developers, it cannot just be good execution. So if you want someone to just execute really well, just hire a very good mid developer or a very good junior developer with strong coding principles, right? So you don't necessarily need someone with 7 years of experience to do that. You just need a good process around that, good guidelines, and then someone else could do the good execution. And the reason for that is also senior developers don't just want to execute anymore. They have higher ambitions. Maybe they want to lead. Maybe they want to make critical architectural decisions. So it's not just about executing for them. It's about more than that. So maybe you're looking for good execution, but they might be looking for something else. The second is you need to be ready to give away some decision making, because again, if you hire people with a lot of experience, they will want to make some critical decisions. They're not just there to be on the background and do good work very fast. They want to be more involved. They want to take more responsibility. It's their career in line, it's their profession in line. Sometimes it's their ego on the line, and they want to be part of that decision making. And you need to allow room for that in the project. The third is if you hire senior developers, especially multiple, they want to be in charge of the how, right? As a good software development team in general wants to be responsible of the how. So you dictating or giving a directive of both the why and the how will create a lot of friction in a setup where you only have senior developers. And number four, if you already have senior talent in your existing team, you might need to rethink that, because again, it's going to be a situation where you have too many cooks in the kitchen and then nobody wants to follow, everybody wants to lead, sort of. So you need to have a very good dynamic to ensure that these developers, they will work with each other in a seamless way, which is hard to achieve. I've been part of these teams. You have too many senior resources, too many people trying to make different decisions, and usually what ends up happening is people pull in a kind of different direction, which can create some tension and friction into the team. So it might not be that your project needs a senior developer, it just needs better executing developers who don't necessarily need to have a lot of years of experience. They just need to be able to follow guidelines well and execute well. And number five is if your goal is to get there fast rather than getting there in the right way, hiring senior resources or senior developers might not be the right way to go around that, because again, there is that level of that care for the product. They care for their own work, for their own project. They want to do things well. They want to do things right. For them, maybe they have worked in the past in a fast and scrappy way, but now they want to improve that and they want to do things right. They want to have something to show for, which is rightly so. I would also want to be in that position, but it might not be the right fit if you're looking to just get there really fast as possible, try to get product market fit, try to get the funding, and then worry about quality later. It might not work at scale. So you can have maybe one senior developer who can kind of manage a larger team of less experienced developers, but if you only need senior developers and you have this setup, might not be the best setting for you. So that's it on hiring senior developers. The 5 things that you do need to keep in mind if you want to onboard more senior in your project. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. If you have more feedback about this topic, happy to hear your side of the story.